the lazy ass shit. All right, what's goody? Sound like a fucking like throwaway yeet track. All right, man, it's your boy Bruce Leroy, man. I don't give a fuck about the Ace Ventura head. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. I don't care. Channeling my inner Florida. All jokes aside, this your boy Bruce Leroy, man. Welcome back. All right, I'm tweaking. All right, let me get started with this. Let me stop fucking around. It's your boy Bruce Leroy once again, coming back at you with everything. All right. Like I'm on fucking drug and shit. All right, let me. You stay focused. Okay, follow me on this Twitch, and I'm Bruce Leroy BIH. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, I am Bruce Leroy. TikTok is Bruce Leroy BIH. We continue with piano. Some NBA news happened. I haven't watched shit of the NBA, but just in case, I still like basketball, so I just wanted to react to it. It's a couple moves that made Giannis no longer a Buck. We will talk about that shit. We definitely will talk about that shit 100%. We have to. And we're just going to move forward, man. Let's go back to learning the piano. And by the way, just a quick disclaimer for any motherfuckers that come up in here. Do not come up on here with some rude-ass commentary, with your inappropriate-ass comments. Don't come in here on no type of bullshit. Come here respectful. Don't come in making no motherfucking demands, bitch. You are not Juntao. 20 millions and 20s my ass. The fuck you think you kidnapped Chelsea? But no, it's some real shit. Come in here, enjoy the ride, buckle the seatbelt. Don't tell me, motherfucker, the Beach Boys will not be playing this motherfucking card. Just know that. Shit, y'all niggas, y'all, some of y'all was bugging yesterday. Niggas that come up on the stream yesterday, y'all was bugging. Y'all was there making demands and shit. I'm like, which one of y'all niggas you tell? Damn, nobody knows that. Y'all niggas was goddamn, y'all was on one. I'm like, yo, slow your roll. All right, it's a goddamn school zone. You motherfucker just zooming. I know a lot of motherfuckers out of school, but it still say 25 miles per hour. Slow the fuck down. Don't go out there, goddamn go 65, 70 like you on a motherfucking I-95. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Slow your ass down. Shit. But yeah, y'all be tripping. Y'all gotta chill out on that. Don't come around here, this motherfucker, demanding shit. You don't demand nothing. Buckle up, motherfucker, and make sure that you not goddamn bothering me while I'm driving, all right? Just enjoy the motherfucking ride. You choose not to, get the fuck out the whip. And my shit coming apart, I do not give a fuck.
What's up, my piano friends? Zach Evans here. Today I'm going to teach you 4 simple chords that you can use to play hundreds of famous songs on piano and at the same time work on your improv skills.
Oh, really?
This lesson is going to be the super easy beginner's piano lesson. I don't care if you've never touched a piano in your life. You could learn this in less than a week. Most beginners take as little as 3 days to learn this. So this video is going to be a 3-part video. First, I'm going to show you the exact notes of the chords. Then step 2, I'm going to show you how to drill them into your system so they're rock solid in your muscle memory and you're not going to have problems getting hands together coordination and sloppy playing. And in the third section, we're going to teach you how to use money patterns, which is...
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea because, like, I'm trying to, get thousands of dollars on a regular basis. So money patterns is a good idea. I don't think Mayweather is no longer the best example of that, but nonetheless, that'd be a good idea. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, you know what I'm saying? That's very relatable. I can relate to that.
Simple variations you can use to this chord progression that really add spice and add life and add pop to it.
Right, hell yeah, for sure. I definitely gonna add some spice in my life.
Remember, if this looks complicated, if it looks hard, I guarantee you can learn it and you'll see how easy it is once we break it down step by step. So
this is what I hate when motherfuckers do, and there's no disrespect to this guy, but this is what I hate when motherfuckers do. I hate when motherfuckers teach you some shit to be like, yo, it's easy to you, cause you know what the fuck you doing. I just started, so it ain't easy to me. My brain don't work like yours, motherfucker. I'm a slow ass nigga. You saw how long it took me to finish that motherfucker sentence just now? I'm slow as fuck. A goddamn grandma and a motherfucking jitterbug move faster than goddamn me. Come on now. So I hate when motherfuckers be saying, yeah, it's easy. No, for you. Then they goddamn be saying some shit is easy, and then they'll say some advanced shit like, okay. And then because this is the same video, for those that just tuning in, this is the same video that I was looking at yesterday. So they was like, the dude was like, bro, I ain't for the hold. I gotta tell you some crazy shit just real quick before I get back on the learning the piano, stop being fucking lazy. Because it's hard. But look at this finger. All right. Anyway. All right. Getting back to the topic at hand. Getting back to it. Hey, no, yeah. All right. Let me get back to the motherfucking topic. Okay. Getting back to the topic. So this is the same video I watched. All of a sudden, this dude was like A major. The A key. I'm like, whoa, wait, whoa. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, slow the fuck down. How the fuck does an F turn to an A? Like, where is that at? Cause it's like this, right? Cause if y'all been following me, whatever. So C, this is C. So C, D, E, F, G, C, D, F, G, C, D, F, G. Oh shit. C, D, F, G. Oh shit. Stop punching two motherfucking keys, bitch. Hold on. Right? So then the nigga was like A and a B. I'm like, what in the fucking Sega Genesis is going on here? I'm like, whoa. Wait. Like, time to fuck out. I don't, you talking about this shit is easy. We never even got to that motherfucking part. How the fuck did you find an A and a B? That's what I'm trying to figure out. All I saw was all of the above, but I didn't see what the fuck was above. God damn. I was like, yo, I was very confused. But I hate when motherfuckers be sitting up there, and YouTube is notorious for this shit. I remember when I don't want to master my own music. I do not want to do that shit. That shit is too fucking annoying. It's a pain in the ass. And niggas be like, it's easy. No, the fuck it ain't. It's easy for your bitch ass, because congratulations, you want a fucking cookie, motherfucker? I'll make sure I'll split it in half and stomp on it and then give you the one that has the most dirt marks on there, you piece of shit. Like, I swear to God, like, niggas be sitting up there like, it's easy. No, don't tell me how fucking easy it is. Just show it to me, and I'll decide for myself what, because I'm the nigga that gotta get the concept, not you. You clearly know the concept. That's why you making this motherfucking video. But yeah, that should be pissing me off. But let's get back to the work. Hold on.
Here's what it's gonna sound like.
This is what it sound like when we ride on our enemies. Yeah.
It also could sound like this if we switch it up and use a different pattern. We could use the same 4 chords. It might sound more like this.
Like, you see what this motherfucker doing? You see what this motherfucker doing? It's easy. What the fuck is you doing, nigga? Like, you just went straight into motherfucking male Alicia Keys and shit, playing Superman in response to Superwoman. What the fuck am I listening to, son? Like, yo, can you start? And no disrespect, because obviously he's certified, right? I ain't gonna disrespect the guy like that. He's certified, but I'm just saying, my nigga, like, bro, don't go into motherfucking maestro mode. Goddamn, I'm the white John Legend. If I rule the world, I'll take everyone with me. Like, shut that shit up, nigga. Like, yo, show me the goddamn, get into motherfucking lesson, and then start doing all that motherfucking to the fruity. Oh, like, wait, hold off on the fucking Lil Richard shit. Let me get to the fucking basic shit first. I hate when this nigga doing that shit, because it confuses the fuck out of me. Like, I should have caught this yesterday, but whatever. Fuck it. What's the old boy in there? Hold on. We got somebody to chat. Hold on. Oh boy. Mods Lobbies 99. What's good with you, man? Appreciate you for stopping by. Let me keep track of the chat while I.
All right, how many of you guys are excited?
What's happening?
I'm ready to go. All right, let's.
No, the fuck, I'm not ready to go. Slow your ass down, nigga. Oh, I forgot. I gotta turn this shit to 85 because we moving too goddamn fast. That motherfucker be acting like that goddamn Madonna and Justin Timberlake song got 40 seconds to save the world and shit. Like, nigga, hell nah. And they gonna take the motherfucking 40 seconds. There's too much ignorant motherfuckers out here. All right, let's turn this shit to 85 real quick. Let me keep track of the chat because we got somebody in here. I don't want to ignore them while I'm doing my shit. Hold on. All right, bet. Oh, shit. Why is he doing that? All right, bet.
To learn these chords, we're basically going to use a couple of music theory hacks to make it even easier to learn. Now, before I made this video,
motherfucker, I don't even know music theory. How the fuck is it going to say? Like, come on, dog. Like, this nigga be like, you know what he said remind me of? When when they ask you, like, you know how Gmail or some shit be asking you to recover your password with your password? Be like, oh, no. Matter of fact, you know how when they be asking you to create it, like, let's say you forgot your password, right? And you got to get a new password. And then the motherfuckers ask you what your old password is. Bitch ass nigga, if I knew what the fuck the old password is, I wouldn't be trying to get a new password, you fucking dimwits. Like, that shit be pissing me off. That's what it remind me of.
I went and looked up all the other videos that were similar to this to make sure that mine was the best and the easiest way to learn. And a lot of these videos, they'd be like, yeah, it's easy, only 4 chords. See?
Nigga, that's you! What the fuck? You doing the same shit? Nigga, you dead ass say the same shit. You literally said the same fucking shit. Come on, family.
G, A minor, F. And they'd be playing these big 4-note chords and they're moving their
Nigga,
hands
that's what the
all
fuck
around
you
the
just
piano.
started your video off with.
This is not easy, especially if you're a beginner. If you've ever been frustrated with
I'm frustrated now, nigga.
that make everything too hard, we're not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do that.
you.
We're gonna make it super simplified for you right now. All right, so here's
Hold on. Yeah, bro. Like this nigga crazy. Like, he's sitting up there talking about himself. It be like the motherfucker be like, sit up there, be musty as hell, be in a group talk about something. Man, I don't know why motherfuckers don't be putting on deodorant. Bitch, you one of them. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, that's what it remind me of. Like, what this dude doing? Just they be like, yeah, they started moving the keys. I swear to God, everything this nigga talk about everybody else doing, he doing the same shit. He like, yeah, so they just say A minor, G minor. That's exactly what the fuck he started out the video with. Then he said they start moving their hands. What the fuck was you doing? You clearly wasn't jacking off. I would hope not, because YouTube shouldn't be allowing that shit. I don't know. I still don't get how they allow Kendrick to do that bullshit with the breasts. But anyway, that's beside the point. We'll get back to it.
4 chords. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to put both of your thumbs on C. So to find the C, find the 2 black notes, 1, 2.
What you mean by that?
1 note below it. There's your C. Find
Hold
2
on.
black.
Hold on. Okay, so C. See what I be talking about? See what I'm saying?
Notes.
I'll make you
1
see
note
what I'm
below
saying.
it, that's a C. Now your thumbs are going to stay on C throughout this entire lesson, and your fingers are going to stay on the corresponding notes as well throughout the entire time. You never have to shift your hands. You never have to move your fingers. They're going to stay on the exact same notes because of the music theory hacks that we're going to use. All right, so your first chord is a C major chord. You're going to play a C in your left hand and C, E, G in your right hand. The next chord is a G chord. You're going to play a B in your left hand and a C, D, G in your right hand.
Hold on, bitch. Hold on. This nigga gotta be called. I don't mean to curse you out, bro, in case you ever come across, but slow your ass down. Stop, nigga. It's the yellow light means slow the fuck down. About to turn red. You about to get into a fucking car accident and get us pulled over and shit. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a role model to the kids and shit like Saquon and Christian McCaffrey. All right. Anyway, getting back to what I was looking at. Oh, whatever. Hold on. So he said, so let's go back to C major real quick. He said, I ain't his daddy. He said, you ain't his daddy. The middle drum line.
Chord. You're going to play a C, memorize an A minor chord. So
you know who low-key a underrated actor? I think the guy named Orlando Brown that was on Double Take. He a really good actor for sure. A, C, E, G. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Is that it?
It's going to be an A in your left hand. C, again, major chord. So we have an F in your left.
So F major. So that was A minor. Pardon the pun. So, wait. What the fuck did I just do? Did I just fast forward everything? Wait a minute. Time out. G major. Okay, so we on G major. Great. So let's get back to work. Get back to work. Get back to it. The fuck you doing? Get back to work. There's no watching porn. Let's write you up for that. Sorry, I was horny. No excuse. All right, so B on the left hand for bitch. All right, no, I'm playing. B on the left hand, because we on C, right? Wait the fuck a minute. Am I even hitting the right key? Yes, I guess. I don't know. What the fuck? Okay, so B. that's it. I think that's it. I think it is. I think that's it. I'm not sure, but I think it is.
The next chord, you're going to play a C in your left hand and C, E, G in your right hand. Chord, you're going to play a C in your left hand and C, E, G in your right hand.
I gotta see where he put the beat where he finds it at.
The next chord is a G chord. You're going to play a B in your left hand.
Oh! So the B, so it's kind of like, it's some weird ass hand shit. So hold on 1 second. Let me get my shit together. First and foremost, okay? So basically, so because your thumb's on C, right? So then anything come before C would be, hold on, will be a B, and then B, hold on, shit. Come on hours, come on hours, come on hours, come on hours, fuck you, come on hours. Hold on. Let's get back to one more time. Let me look at it one more time.
The next
It reminded me that Joel Santana from Me to You intro. He was like, Joel's like, one more time. Then Freaky Zeke was just saying stupid shit in the background. He was like, that hot shit. He was like, and he was up there saying some dumb shit. All right, we'll move
G
forward.
Chord. You're gonna play a B
Good
in
times.
your left hand.
My childhood.
C.
So B in the left hand. So he hit the B. So the bitch was on his index finger. But why he gotta put his finger in her face though? That's not cool. Like that's to be like he can't use his words as a grown ass man. That's crazy. But nah, I'm joking. But yeah, so where the fuck? Hold on. All right. Okay, bet. So C. So B. Hold on. It's starting to make sense. It might be a Sunset Park and shit. They be like Sunset Park, what time is it? It's time to get live. It's time to represent.
D,
Good times, man.
G
Good times.
in your right hand.
I love my child.
Now, technically, this is actually a G sus chord in first inversion. I don't want you to memorize
Should I
that or
pause
even
that?
think about it if you're a beginner. Just to simplify it, we're just going to call this a G chord because it serves the same purpose.
Yeah, because that's a real nigga chord right
Now,
there
our
for
next
sure.
chord is going to be an A minor chord. So it's going to be an A in your left hand, C, E, G in your right hand. Now again, technically this is an A minor 7th chord. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to call this an A minor chord to keep it simple. And the last chord is an F major chord.
Okay, so we getting there. We getting there for sure.
So we have an F in your left hand.
Wait. Whoa, wait. Okay, so let's try it ourselves. All right, so F for fuck this shit. C, fuck him too. And G, because I stayed on business. That's easy. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's do this. Try this again. So, fuck you. I'll see her later. Fuck him too, because I'm a G. Wait, I hit the wrong notes. Wait a minute. Let's try it again, because we distracted ourselves. So, hold on. Fuck you. See you later. Fuck him too, because I'm a G. Wait. Did it wrong again. So, fuck you. See you later. Fuck him too, because I'm a G. Oh, wait. No, time out. We did it wrong again. We keep doing it wrong. Fuck him. Wait. Hold on. Fuck him, because I'm a G. No. Fuck him. See you later. Fuck him too, because I'm a G. Hold on. All right, let's try it again. Now, you see how I got it easier when I wasn't doing that dumbass scenario I just said? Hold on. Wait. Oh, shit. It sound like one of like Big Daddy Kane's like songs and shit. Suckers get smacked up. Suckers get smacked up. All right.
We have C, F, G in your right hand. This is technically an F add 9 chord, but we're just gonna call this an F chord to make it simple. All right, so now we have our 4 chords: C major, G major, A minor, and F. Now I want you to stop right here, and before you think, hey, I'm gonna go rush off to my piano, I have the notes already, I'm just gonna learn this, I want you to really encourage you to watch the rest of the video.
I mean, I don't know what fucking dumbass would actually sit up here and just skip to the end of the video as if he was done. I mean, you clearly can see it's like what? 15, I can't even fucking count. 18 minutes. So any dumbass that leaves the video when it's 18 minutes worth of content, you're just a moron. I can't help you. You need help. You need to go in a fucking psych ward or something. I don't know. But anyway. So let's try it ourselves. So okay, let's try doing it one by one again. So C, yep, and then B, A minor, F, try it again. Shit. I fucked up the A minor chord. All right, let's try it again. So shit. Let's try the A minor. I think that's the one we struggling with. Cause we're not a PDF. Ha ha ha! Cause we're not a PDF. That's why we struggling with the A minor. Cause we ain't a PDF. 21 and up, motherfuckers. All right. What the fuck? I be saying the dumbest shit, bro. What the fuck? Okay, let me get back to work. So ball, so middle finger for fuck these niggas. Okay. Okay. Let's try it again straight up. So So C. I think we good. We can move forward. Chugga chugga. Woo woo. Hey, 5 o'clock. We are done. So that's about like 45 minutes. Cause ain't like we're gonna learn the piano and motherfucking what's the name?
Because a lot of people, they go off and they don't learn it correctly in the right way, and they don't really drill it into their muscle memory correctly. And then what happens is they come back and it's very sloppy, and they have trouble getting hands together. So I want to really encourage you right here to watch the rest of this video. We're going to talk about how to drill it super deep into your muscle memory.
All you got to do is give me a motherfucker I don't like.
The first part of this, we're going to just work on the left hand. Now, the left hand is a lot easier than the right hand because you're only playing one note at a time, where your right hand, you're playing 3 notes at a time. So what we want to do with this left hand is get this thing so rock solid
nigga like
that
Mano
you can play this thing in your sleep, right? And what we're going to do, how we're going to do that, is we're going to use the 4 rhythms, which is a very common strategy we use in piano to drill in really deep muscle memory. All right, so here's how it works. The 4 notes in the left hand are simply C, B, A, F.
See, my issue is, why the fuck didn't you start off with that? That would have made so much sense to start off with that before doing the chords. Why didn't you start off with that? You see what I'm saying? Like yesterday, I was like, man, confused to the motherfucker. Then I realized that, bro, he could have started off with that shit. So, if we do what he tell us to do, right? Do what they ask. Do it to know. So C. This sound like a fucking Megan Thee Stallion Cardi B record. Or like a Lotto record probably sound like this shit too. This could be kind of West Coasty too, a little bit of YG, maybe, possibly. All right, just be.
First, we're just gonna repeat that 4 times, right? You're just gonna go C,
4 times, 4 times.
A, F. So I want you to pause the video now, repeat that 4 times. All right, now the next step is we're gonna run it 4 times using the first rhythm. So the first rhythm is simply long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short.
Long, short, long, short. Okay, so what was it? It was yeah. This could sound like a game record. I think this sound like a game record too, low key. It's like something. It was post documentary. It wasn't anything to document. It was something after that. Like in one of the shits where he had like the gray background and shit. I swear to God, like he dead ass could do this shit in the beginning, but it's gonna take so much fucking time. They do the chords after.
So you're gonna play it exactly like that, using the rhythm long, short, short. And you're gonna repeat that 4 times. All right, the next step, we're gonna use rhythm number 2. So this rhythm is just the reverse of the rhythm we just did. It's short, long.
E.
Short, long. Sounds like this. Short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Easy, right? All right, now before we go into rhythm number 3, I actually kind of want to give you guys the PDF cheat sheet right now that I'm thinking about it. I was going to give it to you at the end, but I think it might be helpful to give it to you now. That way you don't have to memorize all these rhythms and you have it just in a PDF form that you can print out, or you can just leave it on your laptop and it's gonna make it a lot easier. All right, so to get the PDF form, all you have to do in this video, in the description, and also I'm gonna put a link somewhere on the screen. It's gonna say, click this link, and you click that link and it's gonna bring you to this page. And this is to sign up for my free course. Yes, it really is 100% free. A lot of people are like, oh, is there a trial period? No, there's no trial. There's none of that BS. It's 100% free. So all you gotta do is click here to sign up, enter your first name and your email. It'll take like 15 seconds. Once you hit get my free lessons, it'll take you to this page. Now this is the main page that has all the lessons in my free course on it. I want you to ignore all these for now. Actually, if you have time later, come back to these, but scroll all the way to the bottom where it says extras. And this is where I put all my extras for my YouTube videos. And click on the one that says learn 4 chords, learn hundreds of songs, money patterns, and PDFs. If you click on this, it's gonna go to the page with all the extra resources on this lesson. And if you scroll down to the bottom, by the way, if you want to see all the songs you can play using this chord progression, there's going to be a video here. It's a very famous video. You might have seen it already. But for now, I want you to scroll past that where it says PDF cheat sheets.
Keystroke 3 is a very crazy ass Gmail account to have. Like low key. Like I get it. He's talking about the piano shit. But that shit sounds like something else that I can't say because I got to put this shit on
and
YouTube.
If you click this link, it's going to give you the cheat sheet for this lesson. And you'll notice it has chord 1, chord 2, chord 3, chord 4. And if you scroll down to page 2, boom, all the 4 rhythms right here. So you don't have to waste time trying to memorize these. You can just download the cheat sheet. All right, so what I want you to do is pause the video, go download the cheat sheet, and then come back when you have it. All right, so at this point, we've done the normal rhythm. We've repeated it 4 times. We've done rhythm 1. We've done rhythm 2. So we're gonna move on to rhythm 3 right here. So it's gonna be the pattern long, short, 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 long, short, short, short. It's gonna sound like this. Long, short, 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 long, short, short, short. So I want you to pause the video and do that 4 times. All right, once we've done that, we're gonna move on to the final rhythm, which is just the opposite of that rhythm. It's just short, 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 long, short, 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 long. So right now I want you to do short, 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 long, short, 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 long. All right, you're gonna repeat that 4 times, and then you're gonna do it one last time, not using any of the special rhythms. So you're just gonna do, and you're gonna repeat that 4 final times. Now I really want you guys to not skip this step, and I hope you can see, and let me know in the comments, can you see how learning it like this is gonna really drill it into your muscle memory, as opposed to just repeating it over and over and kind of learning it sloppily. We're like, no, we're gonna learn this thing rock solid 100%. All right, let's move on to the next step now. Now we're gonna start adding in the right hand. All right, so the right hand has 4 chords, but we're actually gonna simplify it more than that. And if you'll notice, these chords,
We're gonna try to finish up the end of the video. Once we get done with the end of this video, we're gonna move on and start reacting to some other shit.
the outside
And I
of the
will
chord
start
stays
again
the
tomorrow.
same, right? You have your 1 and your 5 on the C and the G, and every chord has these notes, right? I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4. You're always playing the C and the G, so these don't change at all. So what we're gonna do before we add the middle note is we're gonna get really used to playing these outside notes with your left hand. So what I want you to do now is you're just gonna play just these 2 notes, and then you're gonna play this same left hand pattern going down. So it's gonna look like this. And then you're gonna move down to the B, and then the A. Your right hand is saying exactly the same. And you're just gonna repeat this over and over and over. Just drill it into your muscle memory.
Tired of this bullshit. Tired of this fuck you
Now, if
cookery.
you're having trouble getting hands together, what I want you to try is 1, I want you to slow down. Likely you're going too fast. The second thing I want you to try is I want you to stare at your left hand. And literally sometimes I actually bring my head down and literally just stare at my left hand while you're playing this. And really just stare
The fuck
at it
is you
and
looking
just
at
think,
left hand?
what's
What
the
the
next note?
fuck is you looking
It's a
at,
B,
bitch?
My right hand staying the same. What's the next note? Next note is A minor. Next note is gonna be this F. And my right hand staying the same the whole time. All right, so once you have this rock solid, guess what? I have actually some really good news for you. You could stop here. You could literally stop here and start gigging. Now let me show you what just this sounds like when we add some money patterns. And we'll talk about money patterns later. But you could start playing this.
What in the fucking Grey's Anatomy am I looking at? Like, nigga, why you doing all that? Nigga lying his ass off. Nigga was like, yeah, he said, yeah. You know, just letting you know, see how you barely was fucking moving the keys because you brand new. But you could literally start. Like, bitch, how the fuck I go from goddamn novice to goddamn being in a fucking blues club and shit? Where motherfuckers be like, oh, suck it now. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, I'm.
Right, that already sounds cool. We haven't even
To you, nigga, because you do that shit. I can't.
Stop the video right here and start gigging right now. But guess what? You're not gonna do that. Why? Because you want to get to the next level of piano, right? You want to keep improving yourself. So I just want to let you know, though, that even at this point, you're already good. But now let's add in this middle note to take this even to the next level. All right, so the middle notes, it's a very simple pattern. It goes E, down to D, back up to E, and then up to F. And you just repeat these 4 notes over and over and over again. Now what I want you to do with these 4 notes is I want you to practice these 4 notes in the 4 rhythms, right? So pull up that cheat sheet that you had. Hopefully you've downloaded it by now. And I want you to practice it using the rhythms. Now, when I
Look at my life. Look the shit I've been through.
taught you the rhythms before, I walked you through the whole process. I really held your hand and said, okay, now we're gonna do rhythm number 1, repeat it 4 times. And I really held your hand through it. But for
No, the
this,
fuck
I
you
wanna
did, nigga.
stop
I would've
holding
slapped
your
that shit
hand
up like, nigga,
because
fuck.
I don't want you to be dependent on me as a teacher.
I am, nigga. I will continue to be as long as I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's why there's a rewind button, there's a pause button. That shit is not only for stopping a motherfucker from saying more sus ass shit, it's also to stop you so I can learn what the fuck you teaching, nigga. Yeah.
Let go of the handhold and let you experience the rhythm so you really are doing the learning and not just copying what I'm doing. Does that make sense?
No, it don't.
So right now I want you to pause the video and do the rhythms on these 4 notes. All right, so once we have these drilled in, now we're gonna add the outsides with these middle notes in it, all right? So this is the point a lot of times where people start freaking out.
Aw,
A
shit.
lot of beginners think, wow, I'm playing 3 notes at the same time.
What the
This is really
fuck?
hard. But if you think about it, you've already learned these 2 notes. These 2 notes stay the same. You've already learned this pattern. All we're doing is putting them together. So don't freak out. Remember, if this is seeming a little overwhelming at this point, remember that this is the point where you really learn, right? You don't learn when stuff is easy. You learn when stuff is a little
Nigga, you must have goddamn watched too many David Goggins videos, nigga. I learn when shit's easy. You damn fucking right I do. You damn right, and don't apologize for it. That's right. I'm a dumbass and I'm proud of that shit, motherfucker. Boy is the white Ross's word. Yeah, I'm proud of that shit. I'm a dumbass and I'm rocking that. I should rock a D in the middle of my oh shit. Hell no. No nitty, bro. No nitty, yo. Oh shit. Yo, what the fuck? Hold on. Let me get my shit together. Okay. All right, let's get back to it.
challenging, when it's overwhelming. So if this is getting hard for you right now, I want you to stick with it and push through and push through to the end, because it's gonna be worth it once you come out the other side and you can play this. All right, so to simplify it a little at the beginning, I want you to do 2 chord alternates. And what that means is you just alternate between 2 chords.
The fuck
So
does
we're
that
gonna take
mean?
our first chord, C major, C, E, G, and just the next chord, our G major chord, C, D, G. So the only thing that changes is your middle finger goes from your E to your pointer finger at a D. So just you alternate between these 2 chords and just drill this until the cows come home. Drill these 2 chords
Oh
so
shit!
you can do it.
Hey, let him in. That's Bella. Hey, yeah. Hey, girl, what's going on? Hey, you got that gal in the milk? You know I did. I spent extra time at the farm to make sure it was nice and ready. But don't that shit gotta go through a pasteurization? Oh, you a man, you can take it. Oh, hell no.
Do it in your sleep without even thinking about it. All right, now the next step is we're going to take the last 2 chords of the progression. So we're going to take the C chord, and now we're going to move this E up to this F. And it's going to look like this. And now we're going to alternate it. Back to this, back to the F, back to the E, back to the F. And boom, I want you to run that again till the cows come home, till you can go to sleep and do this in your dreams. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
So
Let's see if I can do this shit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Shit. Yeah! Remind me of like one of like Cisco songs, like yeah, yeah. You start yelling. Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Cisco should be in the same conversation with Chris Brown and. You talk about the greatest R&B artist of all time, bro. Because I tell you, bro, I feel bad that the industry kind of low-key did him dirty because Cisco was a fucking star, dog. He had everything, dog. Vocals, talent, singing, and from what I heard, you know, he wasn't a piece of shit. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, he had everything, man. Shout out to Cisco, bro.
Really solidify this. All right, so once you have that rock solid, now we're going to do all 4 chords. So
The
we're
fuck
gonna
you
start
mean?
off on the C chord. We're going to move this E down to a D. Then we're going to move back up to the E. And then we're going to move up to the F. And I want you to just keep repeating these 4 over and over and over. So they just drill into your muscle memory. So when we put our left hand, now it's going to be a lot easier to get everything working together.
Okay, so I got it. Now I understand. So basically, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got this. I got this shit. Oh.
All right, we're on to the final step. If you made it this far, congrats, you made it a big portion of the way. Now, before we add this last step, I want you to do something for me right now. I want you to go in the comments and leave one of 2 comments. Either, hey, Zach, I got it. This is good. I'm good at this point. Or, Zach, I don't get it. Here's why. Here's the part of the lesson I don't understand. Now, there's 2 reasons for this. One is for me, and
That
one
shit
is
too
for
much
you.
work. I ain't gonna lie to you.
One is for me, so I can say, hey,
Hold on.
people are getting it. My teaching is working. I'm going to keep explaining this way.
So put you to GOAT. That's about it. That's all I got. Got one more in me.
And one is free. And if you don't get it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to all the comments, and I'm gonna respond to them. And if someone doesn't get it, I'm gonna explain it further. That way, what I want to do is I want to build up this whole comment section that's like a reference, right? How cool would that be? So I don't leave any student behind, and every student's going from square one to square 100. If they have any problems along the way, they can just scroll down to the comments, and they'll have the answers right in the comments. Let's build this piano community where we all help each other out. That's rule number one. Reason number two is there's been so many studies, and you probably know this already, that have shown the more that you engage with a lesson on piano, the more you will learn, and the more you will
Word up,
retain.
word up, word up.
So by you, even if by just commenting on a YouTube video, you will retain more information by doing
That's
that.
not always the
Notice
fucking case,
what
but
a lot of really smart people have been doing, a lot of my YouTube videos, they go in the comment section, and they literally, they just summarize the entire video up until this point. Now think about how powerful that is. They go down there, they summarize everything that's happened up to this point. Think how much that's gonna make your brain retain this information, have to go back and learn it and really retain it for the long run, instead of just watching this video and forgetting everything right afterward. All right, so once you've left a comment, now we're gonna go on to the final step, which is getting hands together. Now, hands together, it's gonna look like
so we
this.
done, right? Cause I put the bitches together. Now I gotta put them on somebody's face. No, I'm playing. I'm joking. Me joking. Oh, so you want me to do that with?
But we're gonna learn it just the same way we learn these middle notes in the right hand.
Oh,
We're gonna
word
take
up,
two chords at a time,
word.
And we're gonna alternate between them. All right, so the first two chords are C major. And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna move the E down to the D, and we're gonna move this C down to a B. So E, and then D. And you'll notice my left hand goes from C to B. And just alternate these two chords.
I got what he's saying. I got what bro say. He right. It is easy.
Now, if this is already too tricky for you, what I want you to do is sleep on it. Now, if you're a complete beginner, a lot of times this is the point in the lesson where you can't get it even by practicing it a lot. And the reason is when you sleep on it, it consolidates all your muscle memory. It consolidates a lot of your learning. A lot of times as a beginner, you have to consolidate it for a night or maybe even 2 nights before it all clicks into place. So if you're having too much trouble, sleep on this and then come back the next day, and I want you to go through this entire video again and repeat all the steps, really drill that into your muscle memory, and then move on to this step. All right, so once you've alternated the first 2 chords over and over, now we're gonna take this G chord down to the A minor. So G to the A minor. Now this one's a little tricky for people because we're moving in opposite directions. We're moving this D up to the E, and we're moving this B down to the A. So they're moving to the outside. That's how I like to think about it. So we're gonna take our G chord and move down to our A chord. And just repeat this over and over and over, and just alternate these chords into your muscle memory.
Okay, got it. So I'm gonna do what he say. So the first thing is, right? So it's B. So it's B, C, D, D, D. So it's boom. Wait, what the fuck? All right, so. Hold on, my brain fucking overload, son of a bitch. All right, so shit, motherfucker. Okay, so CDG. So hold on, right, and then wait, one more time. more time. Elevate, yeah. Alright, oh yeah. Ooh. Alright, so. I got it.
Now we gotta go help people customize.
He right. Hey, I ain't for lie to you. He right. He should have waited to the end to see how to goddamn say how easy it was. But he right. He right though. It is easy. He right. But the thing is, he should have reversed the order. He right though.
Mutual.
He right though.
Weeby, where's the golf cart?
All right, now the next step is we're going to take the next two chords. So we're going to take this A minor chord and move it to our F chord. So all that changes is this A goes down to the F, and this middle E note goes up to the F. So again, we're moving towards the outside.
Okay, so I know what he's gonna do, and I know what he's gonna do. I know exactly what he's gonna do. I'm gonna finish it up for the fuck's sake of it, but I know what he's gonna do. I figured it out. This we gonna make us do pretty much at the end before at the end of the lesson. So basically, it's gonna be like this, right? So.
So it's going to be A minor, F, and you're going to just repeat that. A minor, F, and just drill this into your muscle. Sorry, my camera stopped for a second and cut out, but no worries. We'll move on to the next thing. All right, so the next thing is we're going to take all four chords. Now, hopefully you understand the benefits of doing two chords at a time and really drilling them in. A lot of people skip to this last step and they get really frustrated because they can't get hands together. It's like, yeah, because you took too many at a time. But you're disciplined, you made it this far, let's finish this off. All right, so for the last step, we're gonna do all four chords in a row. So C major, now we're gonna go to our G chord, and then to our A minor, and then to our F. And we're just gonna repeat these same four chords over and over and over until they're drilled into your muscle memory. And once you have this, congrats, you have the basic structure of the chord progression. Now, the next step to this, to really make it pop, remember, we're going to talk about money patterns and money variations. So basically what this is using the same notes. We're not changing the notes at all.
All right,
We're just
last time, because I low-key got the pattern wrong. So it's CE, then CD, then back to CE, and then CF. I got it. So here's the thing. So let's do it before we move on to get to the last one. Yeah, we done at 5. I think we pretty much got, like, this lesson, we got it. And then probably we're going to go back to it as a refresher tomorrow. We got it. You see, I was not doing bullshit. You actually focus, my nigga. Focus, man. Tell stop to holler at me, man. Young Hov, you heard? I love that song. Anyway, moving forward. Let's see. So.
is changing the rhythms of it and how we play the notes. So for example, instead of playing just normal notes like this, we're gonna have some money patterns that might sound like this. Or it might sound like this. Now, this kind of stuff, I was gonna put in this video, but honestly, this video is gonna be like super long if I put it in now. So I'm actually just gonna add it to that same page where you got the PDFs. So if you don't remember, you can just click the link in the video, sign up for the free course, scroll all the way to the bottom, and click on the link that says learn 4 chords, learn hundreds of songs. And that's gonna bring you right to this page. And this is where you can get the money rhythm patterns, the money arpeggio patterns, and the money variations. Now, these aren't actually called money rhythm patterns. To be honest, I just thought it sounded cool and it sounded a lot.
All right, we done. We'll come back to it, and then the next time we on it, we gonna do that. To end it off, so that we not being fucking lazy. So let's go back to the shit he just did. Let's together.
Between them. All right, so the first 2 chords are C major. And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna move the E down to the D, and we're gonna move this C down to a B. So E, and then D. And you'll notice my left hand goes from C to B. And just alternate these 2 chords over and over. Now, if this is already too tricky for you, what I want you to do is sleep on it. Now, if you're...
Okay, so let's try it on. Okay. We pretty much got it. It just might have, like, getting used to it. So it's like, hold on. This is at the beginning of what's that song him with Drake and Dirk? Fuck. What's Laugh now, cry later. Like, yeah, yeah. That song is golden. Now, baby, what they had couldn't last, damn, baby. So now the last time we cried, do you know now? Yeah, baby. We got it. We're moving the hell on. So I will. So the arpeggio shit.
Oh, learn the new patterns. But the money patterns are the ones I use all the time. They're my most used ones. So I like to call them kind of my money patterns, if that makes sense. All right, if you've made it this far in the video, I want to give you a quick congratulations. Seriously, you have...
All right. We moving on. We're not doing no more piano. Okay? So let me put this shit away real quickly. Oh, we made it! Oh my god! We did our first lesson! Oh my gosh, gee golly whiz! We're the greatest! Oh man! Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop! Anything else I got plugged in here? No. Nope. Alright, you gonna react for the rest of the time, and then I'm up out of here, man. I'm up out of here, man. Oh, ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. Boo, 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 boo. Hey, I ain't finna hold you though. No bullshit. We learned a lot though. We learned a lot. We gotta keep practicing what we know. For sure. We gotta be practicing what we know. But we did good. Let me make sure anybody in the chat. No, it don't really matter regardless. You know we gonna do what's regardless, man. All right, a lot of bullshit happened in the NBA. We will discuss it. And it's a video or two I might react to. And we out of here. All right? You know what I'm saying? So let's look at some NBA news real quick and let's talk about it. Let me give my take on it. Let's see what's going on in the NBA. We playing basketball. We can't basketball. We playing basketball. We playing basketball. So honestly, ain't no point in talking about the NBA draft because I don't know shit about what's going on. There was 2 moves made yesterday. We'll talk about it and anything else as well. Dusty May leaves Michigan and coach the Dallas Mavericks. Interesting. And then Trailblazers hire Micah Norton. I don't know who the fuck that is. All right. So the first trade, which I don't really give 2 fucks about, to be honest with you. Timberwolves trade Julius Randle, and then I think shout out to the Io DeSumo. If I'm not mistaken, I think came from Whitney Young. Shout out to the Chi-Town people, man. Yeah, so Io DeSumo, I think it had to be Whitney Young. He came from Whitney Young. He went to Illinois. He was on the Bulls. So shout out to Chicago, man. It's Chicago, nigga. All right, yeah. So the first trade, I have nothing really to say. In a 3-team trade, the Minnesota Timberwolves will trade for Julius Randle and a 28th overall pick. This is crazy because you think that you getting a guy like Julius Randle, you wouldn't have to give up any picks. But I know why. I haven't watched basketball in like a year or 2, but a leopard never changed their spots. Why am I saying what I'm saying? One reason why I hate about Julius Randle being on a team is that having Julius Randle on a team, he's not good without the ball. Is he a great defender? Is he a great rebounder? Is he good at blocking shots? And then offensively, the nigga think he a fucking point guard, bro. Like, nigga always, and also, one thing about it, he's like a big-ass James Harden. He takes all the fucking time off the clock. I don't even know why the fuck they even teamed him up with Anthony Edwards to begin with. Anthony Edwards is a guy that needs to have the ball in his hands. If you ain't setting the screen for the nigga, if you ain't goddamn, you can't roll to the fucking basket, there's no point, and I don't know why they got him in the first place, but they dead-ass wanted to get rid of him so bad, they got rid of their 28th pick to the Brooklyn Nets. And then what the fuck? So Minnesota will acquire the 30. I mean, that's not like, this is pretty much the end of the first round. So Minnesota will get the first pick, I think, in like because it's 30 teams. If I'm not mistaken, it's 30 teams. This will be the second round pick. And then they got Nick Claxton. I don't know who that is. He's going to join the Bulls. This is just, and nothing else to talk about. I mean, they really wanted Randle off the team to the point where they got them. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, this is kind of a bad trade, but it's a good trade if you looking to just get rid of him and just move the fuck forward. You know what I mean? And I genuinely don't think the draft is gonna be Timberwolves, it's so funny about basketball because basketball ain't like football. Football is like so many fucking rounds, and there's so many players. Basketball is kind of like straightforward. Let me see, how many rounds is in the NBA draft? I probably should already know this as a basketball fan, kind of. How many rounds is in the NBA draft? 60 picks. Who gives a fuck? Like generally, who gives a fuck? It's 60 players going to the draft. Like, come on now. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, it's nothing. And then the biggest trade, the one we're going to talk about, which is a little bit more in depth, but that's the one I really care about. I don't really give a shit about the other stuff. And there's trade rumors for Jaylen Brown. I think Jaylen Brown, if Jaylen Brown gets traded from Boston, it's going to be the end of the Boston dynasty. I don't believe Jason Tatum could carry that team by himself. He should, but here's the thing. Jaylen Brown was supposed to be a complimentary piece to Jason Tatum. It seemed like Jason Tatum more or less is a complimentary piece to fucking Jaylen Brown. It's like, they were kind of like, at first it was supposed to be Jason Tatum's team, and then Jaylen Brown's game ended up being like, I don't want to say more sophisticated, but it developed a little faster than Tatum's. And then it became Jaylen Brown's team for some fucking odd reason. And then it just seemed like there's been like a stalemate in Jason Tatum's growth as a player. It's like in his rookie year, he was fucking fantastic. He dunked on LeBron. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga's serious. I'm not saying he can't play, but he should be that guy. And it just seemed like he's one of those guys, but is he really that guy? He's not even that guy on his own fucking team. So it goes to show you. All right, so the Miami Heat got motherfucking Giannis Antetokounmpo. So the Milwaukee Bucks are trading for franchise Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis. So they're getting two players. Nice. Bobby Portis is a really good player. To Miami Heat for Tyler Hero. So Tyler Hero's going to Milwaukee. Khalil Ware, Jamie Jacquees Jr., all these fucking. So they got a bunch of players. They go 3 first-round picks, 1 pick swap and 1 second. What the fuck? Like that? No, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much. Now, if you're acquiring Stephen Curry, okay. I don't even think you can get this one. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'd rather pay for Kevin Durant. And I don't think Kevin Durant's worth this much in his career like this, but I'd rather do this overall for Kevin fucking Kawhi. Matter of fact, fuck it, I'll do it for Kawhi Leonard. Here's the thing, okay? I have to keep it a beam. Number one, Giannis. How should I put this? Giannis is a hell of a basketball player, but it just seemed like there was a few things about Giannis that I felt like that kind of stifled his growth. Number one, he's a great. Okay, let's talk about the good things about Giannis. Giannis will dunk on your ass. He's tall. He's athletic. He can dribble a little bit. He's good. He's really good in fast breaks. He's good on both sides of the ball. He can play, and he's shown that he's capable of leading a team. But here's where we're going to go to the weaknesses. Same shit with Tatum. His game stalemated. Handles is defense, perimeter defense is okay. Not great, okay. He's good defensively, but he isn't great defensively. So, okay. Then the next step, is he a great shot blocker? He can block shots, but he's not known for that. He's damn pretty good rebounder. Defensively, can he? You're really scared of Giannis on perimeter defense-wise? And then let's talk about his offensive game, right? So outside of using his length, his size, and his athletic ability to move down the court of transition, what other offensive game does he really have? Yeah, he's worked with a lot. I just want to get some more footwork. He's a good player, but again, the same shit with Tatum. His game was up here, and then when it came time to work on his weaknesses, it's okay. Does he have a mid-range game? No. Does he have a three-point game? No. So it's like his game just stifled. And a lot of people are saying, well, because I'm going to keep it a beam with you. Number one, I thought the Bucks should have never fired Mike Boodle. You don't fire a fucking coach that turned your franchise around. Makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. I don't even know why the fucking Nuggets fired. Like, both of them coaches should have fucking 10. They should have goddamn 5 losing seasons in a row before you get rid of them. Both of those coaches should have tenure. I don't know why the fuck they get the Nuggets got rid of Mike Malone. If I'm even saying his name right, and the NBA is fucking dumb. That's why I'm like, I can't watch it because I be working and shit, and you know, cable be expensive to the motherfucker. But I'm gonna tell you this, I'm kind of glad. I don't feel like I'm missing out on shit. I am, but I'm not. You feel what I'm saying? So, and then also, here's the thing, right? The role that Giannis is gonna play, Adebayo kind of already plays that. That's supposed to technically be Bam Adebayo's role. How's he going to help this basketball team? You don't have Jimmy Butler. See, this move would have made sense if Jimmy Butler was there. Who the fuck is on the Heat outside of Bam Adebayo? So now you're going to have 2 big motherfuckers that want to both dribble down the court. That want to both play transition. Just Giannis is probably a little bit more polished version of Bam Adebayo. Like, what? And then Tyler Hero, you got rid of him. So, like, and then you have no draft picks. So you basically have to hope to God that you land some key free agents. How the fuck are you going to fill out your roster? You think people want to say, oh, 2 big motherfuckers that are going to hog up the ball as a guard or as a small forward. Yeah, let me go over there and go play over there. The fuck? What the fuck are you going to do? Beg for fucking goddamn Dwayne Wade's to come out of retirement? Like, since yesterday. Hey, Dwayne. I know you busy on podcast defending yourself against delusional Paul Pierce. Since yesterday. Know you miss it. What if you can get... Like, who the fuck else you gonna bring? LeBron? Like, this is a dumbass trade. Like, if Butler was on this team still, it makes all the fucking sense in the world. Let me see who's on the Heat. Just out of curiosity, just for shits and giggles. Who's on the Heat right now? Norman Powell. Norman Powell's a good player. The guy Andrew Wiggins, I haven't heard about anything he's doing. Bobby Portis, okay, good player. But again, another big nigga that gonna want the ball. Because Portis can shoot. And he's actually an underrated scorer. Who the fuck do they have, son? Who the fuck do they have? Who the fuck do they have, son? They got 3 big niggas that gonna want the ball. Where the fuck are they guards, son? Where they guards? Where's their guards, son? Where the fuck are they guards? Let's see how many points this guy got.
When we hit the
9 fucking points a game. 6. Boo, 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 fucking ass, boo. All right, what about Simone? What the fuck? Bro, where the fuck are the guards at, son? What the fuck is this? Myron Carter. Oh my God. Nigga, where the fucking guards? Oh, 11 points a game. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking explode. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude. Nigga get paid $11 million and get 9 points a fucking game? And nigga better be a lockdown defender. What's Norman Powell doing? Respectable, but he don't do shit else but score.
Sip into our world. Refreshingly natural.
Good score. He don't do shit else but okay. Perimeter defense is not bad. He got 1.1 steals a game. That's good. But he don't do shit else but score. Okay, Wiggins. What the fuck is Wiggins doing? He got $28 million for what? Nigga, what the fuck is this shitty ass stat? Nigga averaging less than 47% for the field. What the fuck?
Refreshingly natural polar.
3% is actually pretty good. Free throws are solid. Oh, okay, good on the defensive end. Okay, but like, nigga, like, what the fuck? Where's the point guards? Somebody gotta be okay. Where's the motherfucking Andre Millers? Like, who's gonna... This shit is not gonna work, but this is gonna be a fucking disaster. And to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know Joe Johnson said on Nightcap, I know he said, yo, don't go to a Western team. I would have went to a Western team. Because I want to be able to lead again. You can't lead. Bam Adebayo's still there. And I'm not finna lie to you. If I was the Heat, I would have made him give up Bam Adebayo. The fuck? Nigga scored 80 something points, broke Kobe record. I want give me him. The fuck, you have two big motherfuckers carry the ball. This is gonna be a disaster. This is not gonna work at all. This is not gonna work. I promise you, it's not gonna work. Mark my motherfucking words. I listen. If I'm wrong, then hey, I'll admit it. This shit's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, dog. It's not gonna work. So Trae Young got an extension to the Wizards. Fuck no. This is a disaster. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The Dame Lillard shit should have been a perfect match. Like, match made. I don't want to say made in heaven, because it's not like that serious. But what I'm saying is, this shit should have been like, bruh. Like, god damn, son. Like, oh my god. Like, this shit should have pew type shit. Pew. Skyrocket. Skyrockets in flight. Pew. Afternoon delight. But no, it's the real shit. Like, just imagine this, bro. And this is what I was thinking. I even told my brother this before, like 2 years before. I said, yo, you know who would be a perfect matchup for Giannis? Dame. Even though Dame heart wasn't in it because he didn't want to fucking play in boring-ass Wisconsin. So, and then he got injured. But honestly, that shit should have been a fucking... Just think about it like this. Okay, Giannis got the wall, so he can't dribble up the court. But guess what? He's great at transition, so he can move with the ball or move without it. If Giannis runs to the wall, kick that shit out. Dame Lillard can for the motherfucking parking lot, or he can go. He can score inside alley-oop 2-man game. And then they had the depth. They had Brook Lopez, and they really didn't give up no capital. So I'm like, yo, him, Mike Budenholzer, they should be a championship. And then they just fucking had 3 different coaches out of nowhere in the middle of the fucking season. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They had this other guy who I never heard of. Then they had Doc Rivers. The end of the season with Doc Rivers. Like, what the fuck are they going? And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm glad Doc Rivers retired. Nice job what you did with the, Boston. You had a little bit of a nice run with the Clippers. But honestly, you was a flash in the pan. You got lucky as fuck with Boston. Just lucky as fuck. And you was never able to come everywhere you turned around. You had playoff exit. You was goddamn Sonny from motherfucking Bronxdale. You was bad luck, my nigga. Like, a credit to you, I guess, you played in the league. Respect to you. You did your thing coaching really in the beginning, but really just with Boston and that's it. And you fucked up every organization that you went to. Hiring you meant automatic first-round exit. Swear to God, on my soul. All right, let's move the fuck on. So now, we're done with the NBA. There ain't shit else to talk about. I don't watch the NBA like that anyway. What the fuck is a supplemental draft? I'm maybe gonna try to find out. All right, bro. Let's All right, cool. Let's move forward. I'm like getting lost. It's like so much shit. Call it my female football player. All right, let's go watch a Cameron Suzanne. No! Before we do that, if we have time, we'll do it. If not, then we'll just watch Cameron Suzanne tomorrow. What the fuck am I looking for? Matty Balls. Pause. It's some videos that I wanted to watch from a long time ago, but I never got a chance to. Beloved celebrities who weren't good people. Beloved musicians who were horrible people. art of finessing your fans. The biggest line in the music industry. Does it feel exciting? Or should you know what Nepo babies? Hey, don't be disrespecting Whitney Houston. Like, what the fuck? All that was a co-worker music. Many beats of Michael Jackson. Oh, hold on. So we go back. There's some other shit. Let me go back into my playlist that I have. That ass don't be acting like I don't know what the fuck I want to watch. Okay, where my playlist at, nigga? Okay, good. Oh, shit's wrong. What my shit? Hold on. Wait. What's that? Well, where is my damn playlist? Let me play that. What's it at? This nigga, hug my neck. Where the fuck? Okay, good. I got it. Bro, there was a goddamn... What the fuck? I forgot, dawg. Alright. Yeah, this is some shit. So good about every evil person. Hello, Gen A. This nigga just gave up. What the fuck?
And both.
Yeah, if you don't know, now you know. Oh, hold on, we gotta do it in the Kamala voice. Come on now. That's my signature. Hold on.
Daily
Hold on,
at seasons 52.
Both side.
If you don't know, now you know, nigga. You gotta do it right. We had to do it right. All right.
You haven't seen the sun in days. So at this point,
All right, here come the stream bull bullshit.
fly.
The stream bull bullshit.
Significant contribution to the world that we as a society
Oh,
have
let me- I gotta speed
decided
this shit up.
that these are the figures who are great
Speed it
enough
up.
to be taught in school, great enough to be quoted, and great enough to be revered in our collective conscience. But in the process of venerating those who did great things, we often fail to learn the full picture of who they are as people, only learning the good, but not the bad or ugly side of them, allowing us to succumb to the halo effect. The error we make when a person's achievement allows us to be blind to everything else about them. Now, to clarify, my intention is not to discredit their actual achievements, nor am I interested in canceling anyone. I'm also not going to mention things people did that were unsurprising for their time, because applying today's expectations on the people of yesterday makes absolutely no sense. Most people in human history were probably racist, or sexist, or homophobic, or whatever else you can think of. So I'm not really interested in virtue signaling about how someone 100 years ago said something problematic. However, if what they did contradicts what made them great to begin with, that's fair game. And so, I present to you great people who weren't great people. We'll start with pissing off an entire nation of fake accents by talking about Sir Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill.
I heard about his ass already.
Or
I'm not
just
surprised.
Churchill,
This one I'm not surprised
better
about.
known as
If you
that
know
guy
your
who defeated
history,
Hitler.
do your
To this
homework.
day,
Shout out to
the British
FYP J
consistently
Main.
regard him as one of the greatest Britons to have ever lived. And if all you know about Churchill are his achievements as the UK's leader against the Nazis, you'd probably feel the same way. But here's
I ain't gonna lie, one of my favorite British person, probably, maybe two. It's a tie between Adele and Sacha Baron Cohen.
the hard
He
truth.
funny as he got all the
If it
movies
wasn't
funny as
for
hell.
World War II,
He
Churchill
one of the very few motherfuckers. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't get how motherfuckers can watch The Godfather, cause them like, it was a good movie, but this bitch is long than a motherfucker, and it's boring. Like, some of this shit be boring as shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sacha Baron Cohen, this goddamn movies be goddamn 3-4 hours to be worth every motherfucking hour, boy. He funny as hell. Talladega Nights, Borat, Juno, motherfucking Dictator, man. That dude, man, he was
Churchill
on
would have
one,
been
bro.
remembered for much
Legend.
worse. And that's being generous, since he likely wouldn't be remembered at all. Despite being one of history's most staunch opponents of the Nazi regime and its hateful ideology, he had surprisingly similar views that a racial hierarchy existed.
His ass look like
white
Fred off I Love
Protestants were
Lucy.
at the top, followed by white Catholics, then Indians, and then Africans. Apparently the other races didn't matter enough. Again, I'm not interested
I
in
ain't gonna hold you. Ranking a race is just so fucking stupid. Like, baby, people be like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, human beings are stupid motherfuckers. When you really just bullshit now, if you work in customer service, you already know. People are just some stupid motherfuckers. How the hell can you rank somebody based on their ethnicity? Like, that's the dumbest shit out. Like, motherfuckers is so stupid, bro. I swear to God. Like, niggas be having the most ignorant ass views, be trying to, like, be hella scientific about people. Like, yeah, well, because this fiber, this complete fucking pseudoscience bullshit, son. Like, nah, like, get that
bringing up all
bullshit.
his
Stop,
comments
bro.
if those ideas were mainstream.
They be goddamn
But
saying
even
the
during
dumbest
that
shit
time, his
to
views on
explain their
racial
ignorant ass
supremacy
behavior.
To justify British imperialism were considered to be fringe and extreme. As late as 1955, 10 years after defeating the Nazis,
Yeah, that motherfuckers
he
be cold as
reportedly
hell.
suggested the phrase,
Frank Delette Rose be like, get me out this motherfucking chair. God damn it, leave me near a fireplace so I can fuck with Eleanor. Son of a bitch. I think he cold than a motherfucker. Look at him in that seat,
to
boy.
use against immigration. But perhaps the worst stain on Churchill's legacy is his action, or rather, lack of action, during the Bengal famine of 1943. While British officials begged for food supplies to be directed for India, Churchill and his cabinet ordered 170,000 tons of wheat from Australia to be transported to Europe in order to build a stockpile for European.
I ain't finna lie to you. I ain't gonna try to interrupt it too much, because obviously whoever here want to hear what the fuck I'm watching. But how do motherfuckers do evil shit? Like, just think about it like this, right? It ain't like you on your fucking break and you turn a goddamn 15 minutes to a lunch, or like 5 minutes short of a lunch with 25 minutes. Like, how the fuck do you goddamn, or you try to do less work? That's like, that's a little petty shit. But how the fuck do you goddamn go do something or not do something and know that it affects people and people could die? Like, how the hell you sit up there and be sleeping like a baby and be comfortable? Nigga, I would never do no shit like that. Let's make that very clear. But I'm just saying, how do motherfuckers have the fucking gall to sit up there knowing they're affecting other human beings? Like motherfuckers could goddamn perish due to their lack of inaction or, whatever, and just sit up there and be chilling. I can't do that, bro. Hell no.
Civilians.
Call
Let
me
say
soft,
that again.
whatever, nigga.
He
I'm
ordered food to pass
cotton
by
candy as a
millions
human
of
being. I don't give a
starving
fuck.
people who were his British subjects at the time in order to be used for storage in Europe. But this isn't terribly surprising, given that he once said, "I hate Indians. They are a beastly people with a beastly religion."
You clearly don't
As
hate
well
food,
as
nigga.
blaming the famine severity
You probably
on his
should, 'cause
view
you eat
that
too much of that
Indians
motherfucker.
breed like rabbits. By the time he finally approved for food to be sent, up to 3 million people were already dead.
Shit.
Lastly, the
The
man
fuck?
hated Gandhi with a passion, since he represented a largely peaceful movement advocating for Indian independence. Consistent with earlier points about his belief that certain races were inferior to others and his general disdain for India, Churchill was completely against any form of self-determination for Britain's colonies, and actively wished for Gandhi and his movement to die in failure. Now that I've pissed off the English and made goodwill with the Indians, it's time to burn the bridge with my fellow Indians and talk about Gandhi.
I heard some
This
shit
man
about
has been
Gandhi before.
rightfully celebrated by India for helping to bring about the country's independence from the United Kingdom, and he's admired internationally for his use of non-violent activism. But despite his lifelong battle against the oppression of Indians by the British Empire, he didn't seem to mind knowing that the same empire was also oppressing Africans, referring to them as savages, half-heathen natives, uncivilized, and dirty like animals.
I ain't finna lie to you. That's fucking crazy. Consider, like, how the fuck you gonna be oppressed and then talk and literally use the same language used against yourself against another group? Like, that shit. That's some diabolical fucking work.
Someone
to be
can
honest with
have those beliefs about a group of people, but also insist that those beliefs don't apply to his own group is baffling to say the least.
Yeah,
It
dead
would be
ass.
a bit like him saying, "Hey Britain, you need to stop viewing Indians as dirty, uncivilized people and give us independence." Oh wait, you meant the Africans? Yeah, I totally agree with you then.
Right?
Gandhi
I ain't gonna.
also
It's
had
not
fun.
funny. Obviously, it's not funny. But like when he put the fucking smiling Gandhi face, that shit like had me rolling. It's obviously not funny. Ignorance is not funny, no matter what. But when he put the Gandhi face up there, that shit had me rolling. Though, I ain't
Disturbing
gonna lie.
ideas about sex. He would conduct so-called tests on his celibacy in order to determine his self-control. To him, lust was an enemy that needed to be destroyed, and he somehow concluded that the best way to defeat it was to sleep with naked teenagers.
What the
who were
fuck?
more than half a century younger than him. Despite all these shortfalls of Gandhi, he helped to inspire younger generations throughout his lifetime, convincing leaders around.
I ain't finna lie to you. I would have forgave you talk about some, oh yeah, like have a you know, like you know how you go in the strip club type shit, but like his own version in that era. But nigga, that? Hell no. Hell no. You nigga, you got some motherfucking points docked off for your ass,
around the world
100%.
to use nonviolent
That shit
means
crazy,
to
son.
advocate for their causes.
Hell nah,
with one
hell
of them
nah.
being our next great person, Martin Luther King Jr.
I'm gonna let y'all hear it, but I already know what it is, and I'll explain my opinion after he say it. Cause
Revered
I heard it from Charleston White first, and then he basically gonna just echo what
for
it
his
is.
powerful and inspiring speeches protesting the injustices black people faced in America, MLK is rightfully at the top of many lists when it comes to history's greatest people. But if there's one thing confirming that he's still just a human, it was women. Throughout his life as a civil rights leader, women in the movement have been consistently put on the sidelines. Figures such as Ella Baker and Dorothy Height describe their personal experiences of often being made subordinate to male leaders like MLK, despite the fact that they were the same skin color.
Damn, she looking at that nigga like, yo, I can't wait to stab that motherfucker when we get inside. God damn, boy. If looks could kill, motherfucker, he dropped. Hell no. He collapsed like Houdini, this
For the
motherfucker.
same cause. I guess when he gave
Damn,
his
these ladies be goddamn some intense ass looks. God damn. Shit.
I have a dream speech and declared that all men are created equal. He really only meant that all men are created equal. And he wasn't much better with women in his personal relationships either, having been a serial cheater to his wife up until his assassination. In fact, as a deeply religious figure, MLK himself recognized the sinfulness of his infidelity and reportedly felt unworthy of the many accolades people place upon him, not wanting to be treated as a saint. But someone who did want.
But, okay, real quick. So Charleston White spoke about that there was a difference between Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. He said Malcolm X, when the FBI conducted their investigation on him, he was damn near clean as a whistle. They conducted an investigation on Martin Luther King. He was doing infidelity, and I heard some other crazy shit that I can't verify, so I'm not gonna say it. I'll put it to you like this: I still feel the same way about Martin Luther King as him being great. Obviously, if he didn't do what he did, my ass won't be able to sit in this chair and curse motherfuckers out and crack all the jokes and shit. But bottom line is this: just being a little bit more serious. I still revere him the same way. But obviously, we know, at the end of the day, the shit that he was dealing with, I wouldn't expect him to be. It's very hard for somebody to be perfect to deal with the shit he had to deal with. Now, granted, shout out to Malcolm X for, if Charleston White was right what he was saying, shout out to Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? But to stay disciplined through all the shit that he been through, it's hard. It's hard. You gonna fall a few times. It's definitely difficult. You feel me? I'll put it to you like this, right? You remember I talk about David in the Bible and what he did to Uriah to get Bathsheba, right? If that would have happened in social media times, bro, everybody would be like, yo, F David, he not real. And then guess what? Jesus came out of the seed of Jesse, which is David's father. So it's crazy how it works. So I always look at it. I mentioned this before in like another stream, and I'm going to reiterate it again. I never look at like stuff like I look at it like yeah, you did bad, you need to be held accountable for it. But in the same breath, if your whole body of work is great, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna acknowledge that you did wrong, but I'm not gonna look at it as hard versus a motherfucker who sit up there fucking up all his life and want to continue fucking up. Not like making an effort to change. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck up. It is what it is. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna fuck up right now. Oopsie daisy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't ride with. But yeah, I mean, it's hard. Like, it's all shit he been through, beating on, thrown in jail for no reason, not having to fight a motherfucker. I mean, somewhere along the line, there had to be something in there. You know what I'm saying? And Malcolm X wasn't technically perfect either. But, I'll give this. He definitely was disciplined in what he was saying. And obviously, I think Martin King, Malcolm X had good intentions. I just think that his philosophy, it took him until he went to Mecca and saw everybody coming together. That's when his, well, it is what, but it is what it is. What I said, but be human. You know what I'm saying? But if social media was around when David did what he did to Uriah and people found out about it, oof. Like, people be saying, why did Jesus come out to say it? Like, I'm telling you, it would have been crazy. Just thank God that social media was not around when David was alive.
To be a saint and ended up becoming one is none other than Saint Teresa of Calcutta. With a name synonymous with selflessness, Mother Teresa continues to be admired around the world as a humanitarian icon, even receiving the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979. The best way to comprehend her impact on the world is by understanding that her primary objective wasn't really to reduce suffering, heal the sick, or even help the poor. Rather, it was to bring as many people to the Catholic Church as possible. Oftentimes, this objective happened to overlap with plenty of good things she did, like building schools and orphanages, feeding people, and taking in those with illnesses. But there were also plenty of moments when her objective didn't do much good, and may have even done more harm to those she was supposedly helping. Many of the facilities Mother Teresa ran were observed as having extremely unhygienic conditions, and a lack of actual medical staff, food, and painkillers. A former volunteer revealed that dying patients were simply given aspirin rather than proper medication.
Damn.
And recalled how needles continue to be reused without being sterilized, which would be horrible today. But was even
nigga, it's horrible
more
back then
horrible
too.
during the height of the AIDS epidemic.
Oh,
It gets
shit.
even worse after you learn that Mother Teresa's organization would receive tens of millions of dollars every year, most of which is now believed to be held by the Vatican. Teresa's actions were based on her fundamentalist Catholic beliefs, like her view that poor people suffering in this world was actually a good thing.
The
One
fuck?
saying, "There is something beautiful in seeing the poor accept their lot, to suffer it like Christ's passion. The world gains much from their suffering." It
She
is
a
from
psychopath
this
in
framework
disguise?
of glorifying human pain where we can begin to understand why none of the hundreds of millions of dollars Mother Teresa received over the years went to bringing in doctors to actually help the sick, or why water heaters for washing and cleaning were refused, or why proper
What?
medication wasn't purchased. Additionally, a reporter
Man,
who
I ain't finna lie to you. You probably open my eye like that, I'm slapping the shit out you. Bruh, if you ain't no motherfucking doctor, I don't see no motherfucking RN and like some kind of display cases or some protective cases or whatever, with all your accolades and your awards and your certificates and shit, and you open my eye like that, nigga, I'ma close your eye. The fuck? Hell no, you gotta be fucked
these
up.
facilities observed how volunteers would laugh about a boy who urinated while being tied to a bed and saw an
The
older
fuck?
woman tied to a tree. In another orphanage, volunteers would tie up disabled children without batting an eyelid. There was clearly a general roughness toward people in Mother Teresa's care. So despite being declared a saint by Pope Francis in 2015, to many of her critics, she was certainly anything but. What's the opposite?
I'm gonna keep it a bean, man. On some real shit, I'm gonna keep it a bean. That means her ass was just cosplaying. Straight up, her ass was just cosplaying. Like, cause it be like I'd forgive her if it was like hard to get those resources, but if she was getting the resources and she didn't spend it, yeah, you a psychopath, low key. I ain't gonna lie to you, you a psychopath. That means you was cosplaying for the benefits. You could be up in the Vatican, probably pop bottles of shit, pop champagne up. Pop champagne, I wanna see you dance, I wanna see you dance. Like, god damn, like, I ain't gonna lie, you cosplay, at that point, I can't even look the other way on this shit. At least MLK did a vast majority of this shit good. It just was, you know, a little side stuff here and there that he had trouble overcoming. He had a vice that he had trouble overcoming. This shit I don't know, vice. You impersonating a good person. That ass, you impersonated a, what they call it? You impersonated a good Samaritan. You like up here like, I give to everyone, I loved everyone, I want everyone to go up. You think I'm doing this for this poor ass niggas? Hell no! I'm doing this for me. Man, I'm doing this for that Cuban leg and for that Maybach and that G-Wagon. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy. Obviously, back then, those didn't exist, what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, like, that's crazy.
Of an old woman who's deeply religious, quiet, and conservative. A young man who's anti-religious, violent, and communist. Yet both are in the same category of those who are venerated by millions around the world while not actually being great people. I am, of course, talking about Mr. Ernesto Che Guevara.
He looked like a crazy motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. He like a motherfucker that goddamn, you touch that nigga pencil, he'll chop your goddamn hand off. He looked like a crazy motherfucker. He looked like he done seen some shit and did some shit at the same time. Like he seen somebody fucking, you know, Operation Sam in real life while he up there motherfucking holding a goddamn Olympic torch to somebody's face. Be like, where is my money? I don't know. The torch doesn't know if it should burn you either. No! Ah! Like, he look like a crazy motherfucker. He like a nigga that like to like fuck around and play with snakes, like to wear them around his neck like some Cuban links and shit. He like a crazy motherfucker, son.
There's a growing interest in socialism among young people in America. But do they know
He look like
about
a crazy
this
motherfucker,
The
boy.
ubiquitous symbol for counterculture and rebellion. He tortured and executed hundreds of people and established Cuba's first military units to aid production.
There's no way in the hell you know
concentration
Angel.
Camps for short. Tens of thousands of intellectuals, gay people, priests, conscientious objectors, and really anyone who is considered antisocial, such as hippies, were targeted. Which is especially ironic.
He looked like an introverted motherfucker himself. See, he probably should have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, he like a nigga that just don't do nothing but goddamn shave bullets all day. Nigga be in a goddamn shit, probably in his office. Niggas think he probably doing paperwork. This motherfucker like, I ain't gonna do it too hard. It's my flash drive and shit, but he look like a crazy mother. He like a nigga that goddamn, he don't look like a that nigga, he targeting anti-social motherfuckers. He don't look like a people person. I swear to God. He look like a motherfucker that goddamn like throwing darts in a motherfucking office and shit and be goddamn having fucking huge meltdowns if he don't hit the target. Like, he look like a crazy, I ain't gonna lie, he look like a nigga he don't look like a people person to me. He look like a motherfucker that be like, hey, how are you doing? How's everything? He look like a nigga that's gonna invite you over for no goddamn sweet potato pie. I tell you that right now.
Considering that the very people who celebrate him today would be the exact types of people thrown into these forced labor camps or just straight up executed. Despite having the supposed morally superior ideology.
They got that long ass beard. He got one of my shits. Even though I don't act like that. I definitely don't act like that. I mean, number one, my ass too fucking broke, and nobody don't really like me like that outside of my family. But I'm not saying I'm a bad person or unlike. I'm just saying like my circle ain't that big. You know what I'm saying?
Che referred to gay people as sexual perverts, Mexicans as a band of illiterate Indians, and black people as those magnificent examples of the African race who have maintained their racial purity thanks to their lack of affinity with bathing.
How the fuck you gonna start off with a compliment? I'm like, all right, I'm with you. Then that make no sense. It's like he low-key don't even fucking hate us. I ain't gonna lie, he just wanted to fucking say some shit just to like, it's crazy.
Quite the progressive icon. What's probably the most...
And the crazy part about it is we the most clean. You think about it, like we use the rag. Motherfuckers be like, I don't use no rag. Hell, you don't see like most black people talk about some, oh yeah, I only wash up 2 days a week. We don't do that shit. We look at motherfuckers like, nigga, are you serious? Bitch, I wash them every day, twice a day if necessary.
Ironic thing about Che, the
Shit.
anti-capitalist, that
So
would
that's
have
a lie.
him rolling in his grave would be the fact that his iconic photograph has been making...
Motherfucker, if we held shower, we was held against our will. Nigga, it's because we didn't have a fucking choice. We got a choice. We washing our ass. You best believe. The fuck?
Filthy capitalist, filthy rich.
That's
from
crazy.
The very moment he died, selling millions of posters, hats, flags, hoodies, backpacks, mouse pads, shirts, you name it. Being commercialized and exploited more than possibly any other figure in human history. Today, his rock star image...
Hey, if you think about it though, he got his karma in the end. Because you think about it, he ain't make money off none of that shit. And I remember seeing his face a lot growing up. I didn't know who the fuck he was. I used to see his face a lot with Bob Marley. I used to see Bob Marley's face a lot until I figured out who he was. And you see his face a lot, and everywhere. And now I know who he is. And then his ass, they made merch out of that nigga. He ain't make a fucking dime.
To most
He could put the
people,
whole goddamn
makes
world
him
in the
less
lawsuit if he was alive and
Lenin,
win.
And more Lenin, which, speaking of the devil...
That Lennon a Beatle? Goddamn. Fuck up my eyes. I don't need it no more.
One of the greatest musicians of all time, there is no doubt that John Lennon, along with the rest of the Beatles, not you, Ringo, forever changed the world of music. So it's quite understandable why millions of boomers, and frankly, even younger generations adore John Lennon for having created so many songs.
Nah, I know your ass, that black dude in the corner with the Chris Rock afro shit. Yeah, that music gonna be make you do all that. Yeah, hell nah. The Beatles be like, I lost everything, including my car. Nigga up there like, ooh, I hear that. Beatles don't make you do all that shit. It remind me of goddamn what Take Paul was dancing.
That continue to be popular to this day. Throughout his life, he was also famous for his commitment to love and peace, and became a symbol for it too.
Oh,
but it's a shame he didn't practice what he preached, given that he publicly confessed to having beaten women, cheated on his wife, treated their child like absolute garbage.
Bro, his wife eyes is sad as shit. Bro, you ain't, I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. All this shit true. You an ain't shit motherfucker. Cause look at her eyes, bro. Her eyes look sad as fuck. It's like she being like fucking kidnapped, nigga. Like how the hell you with your husband? You in a nice ass house. You rich to the motherfucker. Your husband famous and goddamn he ain't got a goddamn. He rich as hell. Got the world at his fingertips. One of the most famous musicians of all time. Living in a nice ass house. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to deal with no kind of racism whatsoever. Y'all niggas chilling. Only thing I can do is some fucking weird ass mobs that make sure, you know, but y'all got security for that. You feel me? Y'all Gucci. And then she got this sad ass look in her eyes, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say it's true, but I wouldn't put it past because her eyes look sad as shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You ain't, if you cause this, you ain't shit, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Imagine you goddamn in a goddamn family picture and shit. You rich to the motherfucker. Y'all enjoying life. She get to stay at home because they gotta pay no motherfucking bills, nothing. And you got her looking like that. These eyes are sad as shit, bro. I ain't for lie to you. If you cause this shit, you ain't shit, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I don't give a fuck if you dead, alive, whatever. You ain't shit, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And then left his family to be with Yoko Ono so they could make whatever the hell this.
What? So you left. Nigga, that remind me of goddamn, what's the name, what it did with Nia Long. Nigga took her down, like, no disrespect to her. You know what I'm saying? She not ugly, but like, nigga, like, compared to the mother of your child? Come on, what we doing here? Come on now. I'm not saying she ugly, but nigga, like really? Cheating is bad. Don't matter if she was an upgrade in her looks department or not. Cheating is bad regardless. I don't condone it, but goddamn, like that shit was just mad stupid. She can't even fucking play the drums, my nigga. She up there just tapping the motherfucker like, let me get this shit over with, so I can get that daddy long legs on me. Let me get this shit over with. Like, what the fuck? She can't even fucking play, son. He's just there for the ride, nigga. She's like, get this shit over with. She's like, that's how I'm gonna beat this feet. Fucking my head. And this song is ass too. Yeah, I'll scream for you, nigga. Boom! Shit ass, nigga.
He found it easy to imagine there was no heaven.
This nigga look like, what the fuck? How you get the side chick looking man? Oh, hell, nah, this nigga bugging. So his wife got the sad eyes, and so the motherfucking this side chick. That's crazy. Yo, side chick supposed to be happy than the motherfucker. Like, yo, I get to play. I get to be on the side with the nigga I really like, and all I gotta do is just stay quiet on the low. She got the sad eyes, son. She like, damn, what kind of game this nigga got? I understand in the 60s Nintendo wasn't made yet, but this nigga got, what the fuck? This nigga got no, what was back then? Backgammon, Scrabble? That's probably too early still. Motherfucking chess, checkers? Nigga, what the fuck? And he can't dress. What the fuck he got going on here, say? It's like a fucking, like, the hardest Pac-Man maze. Like, you know how the crazier the colors of the motherfucking maze, the harder the level is? This is like a fucking level 11 Pac-Man maze and shit he got on, bruh. But I ain't for like, you got her, you got the side chick, got the sad eyes. Oh, hell no, nigga. Your game ass. She just with you because you got clout, nigga, straight up. She probably looking at your hair like, nigga, you want me to cut that shit for you? Hell no.
Probably didn't expect to enter it anyways. But he's far from the only great person to have treated his significant other like crap. Take JFK, for instance. A president beloved by Americans from both the left and right. Something that is impossible for any of our politicians today. And sure, part of it is the simple fact that JFK was young, attractive, and assassinated. Comparing that to the two candidates we currently have, where both of them are not young, not attractive, and not assassinated.
I mean, these in their defense, these niggas like 70 fucking years old. How you expect them to look? Like fucking Chuck Norris, you know what I'm saying? Like, pause. But you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you expect the nigga to look? You know what I'm saying? Like.
But an even bigger reason is that we now live in a world where every issue, person, and news story is polarized to such an extent that people will have completely different facts on a subject based on where they get their sources from. Take, for instance, the story about Robert Kennedy Jr.'s Super Bowl ad for his presidential campaign that was very similar to an ad from his uncle, JFK, back when he was running for president. With Ground News, today's sponsor, I can see how there's a blind spot on the right for this story, with only 16 out of 119 sources coming from that side, possibly due to RFK's better approval among Republicans. I'm also able to read through summaries that Ground News creates which highlight differences in what the right and left say. Amazing.
My nigga, like this nigga try to play it. I want to hear that ad. I don't give a shit.
On both sides of the political spectrum. So it's incredible that Ground News can banning all the biases that back.
That nigga try to do some slick shit, try to put that ad. I mean, no, actually, go ahead and pay your bills, big dog. You got 2 million views on the video. Go ahead and pay your bills, dog. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, dog. Block this ad for what?
The president we all know and love, who was killed by insert your favorite.
I don't love the nigga, but like I respect him. I don't love him.
Here. But he's also the president who is too busy cheating on his pregnant wife while partying in Europe.
I believe that shit. I believe that shit. Fuck with Marilyn Monroe. I believe that shit. You think that nigga was gonna enjoy himself? I'm not saying it's good. You shouldn't be cheating, especially on your prep. Like hell no. You really a grimy ass nigga. But cheating is bad regardless. But you really a grimy ass nigga if you cheating on your girl while she pregnant. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But
Mother coming back home as she gave birth to their child, who ended up being stillborn. Guess who wasn't much better? Dr. Seuss, the man we all know.
man, nobody give a fuck about that nigga outside of the books. I don't like green eggs, Sam I am. Your eggs ain't supposed to be green anyway, motherfucker.
Love for creating.
And if your cat wearing a hat, then you must got some weird motherfuckers as the owners. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, if you see a fucking furry ass thing with a mustache, nigga, you better fucking run and call motherfucking animal control. Shit. Nigga, if you see a green motherfucker in your chimney, you better shoot that motherfucker.
Children's books like The Cat in the Hat, Green
That
Eggs
green
and
motherfucker come in and on Christmas, they try to steal your shit like, bitch ass nigga. Blah. The fuck?
Ooh, okay, not that one. Wait, not that one either. What the fuck? How the Grinch Stole Christmas, The Lorax, and so many other stories. But even he, the man whose books touched the childhoods of every generation going all the way back to the boomers, reportedly had an affair, drove his wife of 40 years to suicide, and then married the new woman just 8 months.
Oh, you a nigga, you a bastard, motherfucker. You a bastard. That's just putting it lightly. You a bastard ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. You fucking stress your wife out to the point where she, what's her name? Oh, you a bastard motherfucker. You a bastard motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Steve Jobs, or as I called him in my previous video, Steve Apple, is considered to be one of the greatest figures in the world of technology, putting aside the fact that he was more of the marketer rather than the creator for these Apple products we
Bro, I swear to God, that's how all these motherfuckers work. You goddamn get the motherfucker with the brains doing all the work and shit, and you get the nigga with the looks and the charm to be like sit up there and sell a product, and then the nigga that doing all the work, they get left behind and shit. But the nigga that know branding and marketing and got the looks to be on camera, they the nigga that get all the credit. That's how it work. Swear to God.
love. Regardless, in many aspects of his life, he was just a straight up bad father, partner, friend, boss, and well, person. From the beginning of his career, Steve Jobs tricked his fellow Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak into working day and night on a project for Atari by imposing an unnecessarily stressful deadline. They agreed to split the payout 50-50, but when Atari paid Jobs $5,000,
Oh no,
he
bitch.
claimed they only
Oh no, that couldn't be me, nigga. Hell no. You want me to sit there? We friends, and you treat me like I'm in a fucking sweatshop, nigga? Oh hell no. You gonna be sweat when I'm beating the shit out your ass. Hell the fuck no. You gotta make me do all this goddamn work so you gonna pay. No, bitch, with my money now, nigga. I don't give a fuck about earning potential, trying to see the vision. I wanna see motherfucking Benjamin Franklin and Green Ink, motherfucker. Shit.
only received $700, and so gave his friend $350, who later cried when he found out about it. He also refused to provide his most loyal employees with stock options, which prompted the better Steve to try to do the right thing by giving the money out of his own personal share.
That's a real nigga right
Outside of
there,
being
boy.
a terrible boss at Apple, Steve Jobs refused to pay a single dollar in child support for his daughter and forced his partner to clean houses and live on welfare in order to raise their child.
Ah, nah, you dirty, my nigga. You dirty for that. You really did that shit. You dirty, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you did that shit and it was reported as true, you dirty, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. You dirty. Goddamn, like that's your child too. That child that has to be here. The fuck, like you know what I'm saying? Like with baby moms, whatever. You don't like her no more, whatever. But you got a child in the mix. You can't do that, bro. Nah, you wild for that. Especially if you a fucking billionaire, nigga. Like what the fuck is motherfucking 100,000 a year going? What? A billionaire, 100,000 a year going like, oh my God, it's gonna really fuck. Nah, 100,000 a year and 100,000. Now if they blow that shit, they just fucking stupid. But 100,000 a year, why not? At the least, you know what I'm saying? I thought 100,000 a year, you live in a nice little neighborhood, picket fence, backyard, and the motherfucker. Come on now,
all while he was a
They could have a little,
multi-millionaire.
Shorty could have a little
And
garden
it
in
wasn't
there.
until he was legally forced to provide payment when he finally gave
Good.
in. On top of all that, he continued to publicly deny that the child was his, even after paternity tests proved that
You are the father.
Damn. Man, you must be. Nigga fell out his chair when they said he's a father. That's crazy, son. That nigga definitely needed an ice pack after that. I swear to God.
Listening to fresh air in this office is your boss's screensaver.
Shit.
And one more thing that might seem insignificant to some people, but what I think says a lot about his character. He would regularly park in handicap spots and drove without a license plate because he just didn't like how it made the car look.
I ain't finna lie to you. He knew he could get away with it. I ain't mad at this shit. Now, granted, if somebody else that really needed that spot did it, he dirty as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is bullshit. Now, if he was keeping somebody that needed that parking space, he's wrong. But what and he get away with it? I can't hit the play. You gotta hit the game. He knew he'd get away with this shit. I got the money, I got the power, and the status. I can do what the fuck I want to do. So, and man, I'm in this particular respect, outside of the fact if he's in a space and there's somebody else that needs, like, let's just say if it's on his shit and it's only affecting him, cool. But if somebody else really needed that space and he was taking that, like that ain't cool. But other than that, I don't have a problem with this. This G shit, this bullshit right here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, call me whatever. I like this part. I fuck with other shit. Yeah, you dirty. But this shit right here, long as he wasn't taking a parking spot from somebody who really was like, really needed it. If it was on his headquarters, nigga, that's baller shit, dog. Hey.
Yeah, just pure narcissism at its finest. So at this point, it seems clear that being smart doesn't prevent people from making stupid decisions. Even Albert Einstein, whose name is now synonymous with genius, had serious flaws as a person. The physics prodigy was able to figure out four-dimensional space-time.
See, if I was a genius scientist and shit, you wouldn't catch me with no pot belly. Nigga be catching me like this. So I'll be sitting up there teaching science like this to this motherfucker. Like, so when volcanoes go like boom. Oh shit! Oh shit! Hold on though. I do got a little something though. I got a little we can do it type shit, but I ain't Rosie. I'm a nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no woman. But I got a little something. Oh shit, I got a little something. This how I be, nigga. This how I be, you feel me? But like, yo. So when the space molecules travel this way, hold on, I want you to get the other one too. When the space molecules travel this way, then they travel back here. Whatever stays in motion tends to stay in motion. Whatever remains still. Yeah, like my lip just like that. First man that landed on the moon. It wasn't whoever that nigga was in the white suit. I ain't for the whole. I ain't know my shit was popping out like that. Like, god damn, I be really doing some fucking work. That's what happens. Your diet and nutrition, you on point, nigga. I had some sardines before I got up in this motherfucker and a banana, so I'm on. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Relativity of simultaneity, kinematic and gravitational time
Damn, pause on
dilation,
that one. That shit
length
look weird as hell.
contraction, and most famously,
Double pause with the fucking
mass
pickle with the
energy equivalence. But somehow couldn't figure out how to treat his wife and children like human beings. For one, there's no record of Einstein having ever bothered to meet his first child.
I ain't finna lie to you, my nigga. You probably did all your motherfucking experiments and the philosophies or whatever hypothesis you done came up with. You probably did that shit at the crib. So your ass ain't got no motherfucking excuse to not to be with your wife and kid. First off, abandoning your children, your wife, that's not cool regardless. But definitely, nigga, if you got to do your experiments at the crib with all the test tubes and shit, When you got all you doing is writing some shit down about some. Matter of fact, cause you a physicist, you don't even need to mess with no fucking up no chemicals. So that way ain't no spills, ain't no hole in the motherfucking wall. You Gucci. So how the fuck you abandon your wife? That's crazy, my nigga. Like what? Oh shit. And then you gonna spend you ever goddamn be writing this thing like, Daddy, can I play? Hold on, son. I gotta write this hypothesis about gravity. What I'm gonna be doing to your mother later. Daddy, that's too much information. I'm gonna tell my no, don't tell mommy. Ooh, you like lollipops? Hold on. Fuck. Felt on my screen. You like lollipops? 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 Would you like lollipop? Which one? Which sucker do you want? Lemon, yeah. Guess what's the sucker now? Oh, you like it? You like lollipop? Oh, tastes good, right? So good, it makes you want to not tell your mother. Don't smack me, mother, now. But not tell your mother. Oh, yes, you like it? Yo, how about another one? It's root beer. Get you feel like a drunk, but it's not drink. It's like soda. Root beer. Oh, you like it? Oh, you like that? Or how about I give you cherry? Ooh, to get some fruits and antioxidants. You like that? Okay, that's 3. So that should cover you for 3 days of not telling your mother what I told you. Okay? Shit. You got plenty of time at the crib, nigga. All you doing is writing shit down. Physics, ain't no motherfucking chemicals involved. Ain't no sulfur, ain't no motherfucking hydrogen, whatever. Nigga, probably the closest chemical you get is fucking H2O. Nigga, what? And probably looking at shit through a fucking telescope. Your wife in the back room like, baby, when you coming to bed? Hold on just 1 second. Look through a telescope. Oh, when you're done, you can look through me. I like that very much. Shit.
And scholars believe that he and his wife gave her up to an orphanage after having 2 more children.
Oh, his wife was in on it? Nigga, really? What the fuck was she doing that she didn't want the child? What was you doing? Hell no, you bugging.
Same wife, and deciding to keep them this time, he suddenly decided to start cheating on her with his own cousin. And you might assume that it...
The fuck? It reminded me of that goddamn streamer and shit. What the fuck? Oh, hell no.
was surely a 3rd cousin twice removed or something. But nope, they were first cousins. Their
Ugh,
moms
nigga.
were sisters. As if that wasn't bad enough, after his wife found out about the affair, she felt it was still better that Einstein stay with her for their 2 children. But he forced her to accept the following conditions. My clothes are kept in good order.
Reasonable.
I am served 3 meals a day in my room. We will have no personal relations or affection.
Nigga, why the fuck would you why would you marry somebody you don't like fucking? This nigga was one of the most famous, like, got all the fucking German pussy in the world. Why the fuck would you fuck with somebody you don't like fucking? That's crazy. What? What? That's fucking crazy. So, allegedly, if the wife was in on it, give it up to kids, why the fuck you doing that? It ain't like nowadays. Nowadays, it's so much shit for women to do. Back then, women had barely any fucking rights. Your man bringing home the bacon, you Gucci, you solid. It ain't like nowadays with like so much shit. And even then, that's not excusable regardless. But society was like fucked up. Where else was you going outside of the crib? But that's crazy. Tell your wife that she's supposed to leave your dumb ass. Because you fucking with your cousin over her. You supposed to leave your stupid ass. But you gonna tell her, we ain't fucking. Like, nigga, like how the fuck you gonna goddamn stay with the... That don't make no motherfucking sense. How you gonna run, nigga? You got no leverage, bitch. Well, actually, he probably do because of what I said about society not being as advanced and women don't have too many options. But goddamn, like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, come on, family.
Unless we're out in public to keep up social appearances.
That's fucking crazy.
And you must leave my bedroom or study immediately when I ask you to.
Nigga,
in
what?
other words, he told her, clean and organize my clothes. Make me...
My nigga, we don't need a fucking... No disrespect, appreciate the information, big dog. This is the most useless ass information I've ever received. Like, nigga, we can speak English. We can speak English. We know what the fucking words are. We don't need a translator, nigga. If we can't read, that means we too fucking young or we stupid. or we illiterate. There's no way we can't, like, my nigga, come on, man.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Do not touch me, and shut up and leave whenever I feel like it.
I'm about to say, like, he making that shit up.
Insult to injury, he would describe his wife as an unfriendly, humorless creature, writing,
the fuck you married her
"I
for,
treat
dumbass?"
my wife as an employee whom I cannot fire. She ended up having a nervous breakdown after he decided to still leave her and their 2 children and marry his first cousin.
So the nigga, she agreed to the terms that the nigga left. Oh, this motherfucker dirty. Nigga, I'd rather goddamn play go fish with fucking warthogs that been in the mud all day and goddamn you give a, right after the pig get out the motherfucking mud or give it a hug than this nigga dirty. So you cheat on her with your cousin. Then she should leave your dumb ass, but then you try to make rules because, you know, there's no options because of how it was back in the day. So she agreed to those rules, and you still fucking leave her and leave her. You a foul motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
One might have hope that at the very
throw your ass out the
least,
game with a
he
flagrant,
found
nigga.
his true love in his cousin and remained faithful to her happily ever after. But nah, if anything, he had even more affairs with women during his second marriage than his first. So it seems
The nigga don't even got, like, I'm not saying cheated is good. Nigga don't even got no nigga got like fucking old ass. What? The fuck? What they gonna do? Massage this nigga back?
If you're smart enough, whitewashed enough, respected enough, talented enough, or die early enough, you can get away from the scrutiny of society and maintain a fairly positive legacy. Look, I'm not saying that we need to invalidate people.
Alright, bro, we pretty much done. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same thing, piano. We're learning the next lesson. The next lesson should be somewhat shorter. Then we reacted to a bunch of shit. Whatever that's gonna be, I don't fucking know. But that's how we gonna roll. That's how we gonna play today. You know what I'm saying? This is how we roll. How we roll. But nah, on some real shit. I'll see y'all tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna beat y'all last when I catch y'all tomorrow. I'm playing. I'm joking. I joke. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This is a fun ass stream. We learned something new. We're gonna refresh it tomorrow. Then we're gonna move on to the next lesson. And then we back to react to this shit. So that's how it's gonna be when it gets down, how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm about to point at you niggas. I'm gonna give y'all the peace sign. Give y'all a little Uzi, nigga. Yeah.